Welcome back to the bed build. I decided to shift gears here a little bit. I still have some trim to put on, I have staining to do, and polyurethane to shoot. I decided to go ahead and cut up what I call the base, or the pedestal, for example, you can call it that. This is simply 3.5 inches high, and it's about 6 inches smaller than the overall dimension of the bed. So that'll give the illusion when you view the bed of it floating. You won't see legs and whatnot. It'll give the advantage that when you walk close to it, you won't stub your toe on the corner or even on the side. Kind of gives you the toe kick idea that you get in a kitchen cabinet, where you're not kicking the bottom of the cabinets all the time. If you don't think that's a real thing, try it sometime with a cabinet that goes straight to the floor. You'll be kicking that all day long. So this is fairly easy construction. This is more like framing a house than making a bed. This is just going to be a horizontal wall. It's 6 2x4s, and so I'm just measuring and laying this out. So the 6 2x4s go on here, and then on the outside, this is the top of the bed over here. So I don't have one there, but for the side, I have some leftover oak plywood here that will simply clad that pedestal on the outside of the 2x4s, just as a veneer kind of a thing. It does nothing more than just make it look like the rest of the bed. So I'm just measuring out and cutting that up. That's not rocket science, it's pretty straightforward stuff. Remember I talked about those little offcuts that weren't useful for anything? Well, they are useful for something. I'm not going to do this end, but the other end is the foot. So I've got exposed plywood. So that little offcut is going to make a little cladding to the end of that plywood just perfectly. So that's a bike clamp. That's what those are good for. Something really long. Those little pieces are too big and they're going to have to be trimmed at the end. That's just fine. And hopefully my overall length is proper length for that. And that's where I'm going to leave this for today. I have verticals to install. I have to set each one of these nails and get some filler. I have some wood filler I can use to hopefully hide those. Verticals won't need a lot of fitting because they are going to be a reveal. They will be wider than that piece, so that's just fine. That's what you want. I have to stain everything. I want to sand everything to its final grit, stain everything, and then spray it. I need to spray this as well. I'll have to work out that. That's going to be a huge problem in here. Such a big project in a smaller space. We're getting right along here. And I really appreciate you following along, following the bed build. It's a little bit different from my channel, but we'll get down to some beekeeping stuff soon. I've got a few projects I really want to get done here. So I think there's going to be some interesting stuff happen here in the next few weeks. I'll try and in the meantime, I hope you're having a good winter, and I hope your bees are having a good winter. And take care and have fun.